And we're back on CentralValleyTalk.com. Thank you for being with us today. I'm Mike Scott. 2 days away from Christmas. Hope you have a wonderful holiday season. Kathryn Wage is my next. Wait, did I say it right?
Yes.
I did. I'm thinking Wagel for some reason.
No, it's
Wage.
just Wage.
From the California Learning Connection.
Yes.
And I jokingly said, kids have been out of school for, it seems like, forever. Have the breaks gotten longer for kids?
Well, yes. One district takes a 3-week break,
Ooh.
which is a long break, but most of them still take two weeks.
I don't think it's good to get kids out of the habit of studying, and 3 weeks is just too long.
And then you really don't like summer breaks, do you?
Well, I've been to Japan and other countries where the kids go to school almost year-round.
That's true.
And excel and beat the heck out of American kids in math and everything else. And I just think if you're gonna be in school, that should be your focus. I mean, yes, you need time off. I understand that, but I just think teachers are going to hate me. But there's way too much time off for kids in American schools. Anyway, where does the Learning Connection come into this?
Well, the Learning Connection is a private practice that offers speech therapy services and occupational therapy services, and we have a Learning Academy. And at the Learning Academy, we work with kids who are struggling academically. We work with those kids who are already in special education and are still needing more input, but we also work with those other kids who are just regular ed kids who maybe are having difficulty in math or reading or a special subject area, and we can get them reestablished and on their way. So
wait a minute. So what do you do that the normal teacher or the normal classroom structure doesn't provide?
We offer one-to-one time, which a teacher cannot provide.
Not when they have 30, 40 kids in a classroom.
And even after-school tutoring programs will say, come here and let me help you with your homework, and let's see what's going on. And that's okay for some kids who just need little structured study hall type of help. But we have people on our staff who are very good at curriculum and breaking things down and helping children see connections and put it back together. And I think that's because we have a special ed background. We have to make it make sense to a lot of different kids with a lot of different learning styles.
Well, that's a big challenge.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, but you've obviously taken it on. And how long have you been doing this?
Well, the Learning Academy has been in place for 9 years.
Okay.
And
where is it, by the way?
It's Shaw and Van Ness.
Okay. By Pardini's?
Behind Pardini's
Behind Pardini's.
West Shaw Financial Park.
I bet I know where you go to lunch every day.
Yeah. Well, they're closed right now, but they'll open again. Yes, they are.
What, for the holidays?
No, they are remodeling.
Oh, that's
and
right.
They're turning it into an upscale restaurant, so we will see.
That.
Yeah.
All right. But anyway, so what happens at the academy? Are there actual classrooms, or is it all one-on-one?
90% of it is one-on-one.
Okay.
There are some kids who actually would do better grouped, and so when we have the opportunity to have two children who need the same kind of input, we can group them, but most of the work is one-to-one.
How do you figure out if they're better individually or in a group?
We talk to the parents, we work with the child, we understand what they're learning and whether maybe you've heard of Common Core that's coming into the schools right now. Well, there's a big emphasis in Common Core on cooperative learning and discussion and being able to defend your information with citations and research, and you do that better when you have a peer to talk with. And so for that reason, maybe pairing or grouping with another student would be an advantage.
Okay. I would guess that a student who's having trouble in school or in certain subjects, the last thing they're going to want to do is go to another classroom. So how do you overcome that?
Well, you're right. That's a barrier. And our tutors are wonderful, first of all. They are young people.
Are they all former teachers?
No, they are young people who, some of them are studying to be teachers, so they're very passionate about what they're doing. We've specially trained them, and the atmosphere is not a school atmosphere. It's more of a let's sit in the living room and get this work done and have a snack along the way and get to know each other as we're working. So nobody wants to, I think, be so beaten down by the work that they have to do, that it becomes drudgery. None of us do. You don't. I know you have fun at work, and I do too.
Do I have fun at work, Billy?
Yeah. And as you said when we started, school is work, and it should be taken more
I
seriously.
agree.
However, let's enjoy it too.
Yeah.
So we have to bring that in.
Okay, so a young person gets used to this nice atmosphere of one-on-one attention and snacks and getting all this attention. Then he has to go back to his regular school
Yeah.
and back to where he started.
Well, yes, that's true.
Doesn't that throw them for a loop?
No, not at all. Not at all. They know what school's about before they come to us. We're the people who can support them through those rough spots and give them enough self-confidence and knowledge to go back and survive in the school environment.
Yeah.
Because school cannot accommodate in that way. It's just not possible.
It's not set up
No,
for that.
no,
Yeah.
it's not.
Okay, so what's the charge for this? Is it covered by insurance? Or?
Insurance does not cover tutoring typically. If a child needs speech therapy or occupational therapy, that might be covered. But for tutoring, the $50 a session, and the sessions are an hour long, covers the charge for a
It's
one-to-one.
pretty reasonable for a 1 hour.
Yes, it is. Yes.
Are you booked into next year?
We are booking now for January. We have some clients, of course, that are going to be carrying over from the fall, but January is sort of a good time to reassess. How did we do in the first quarter?
After that long Christmas break?
After the long Christmas break. Where were the rough spots? What is the teacher telling me about my child? Where do I know that we struggle in homework? And do I need some outside input? And if the answer is yes, I'd like some outside input, then people should call us.
Okay. Phone number, website?
The phone number is 559-228-9100, and the website is www.clconnect.com, and you can send an email to us at grow@clconnect.com.
Well, that's easy to remember. Grow at clconnect.com.
That's right.
Kathryn Wage, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas to
All
you.
right, and we'll be back with more on Central Valley Talk.